Now 25, still kind of ratchet. Cause it ain't nobody, Nikki, what, 36? So ain't nobody in their late 30s and 40s on that.
Nobody around me in my immediate radius that is fucking with her.
But that's why I say it's the young people. Cause remember, she came in acting like she was a lesbian, signing titties. She had the kids. Because it was gimmicky, it was Barbie, it was all of this Toys R Us ass shit. So those were kids 13, 11, 10, 15. So now it's been 10, 11 years. They just 24, 23, 25, 26. Because they was little kids looking up to Nikki in elementary school with all this Barbie freaky ass, girl kiss girl, Minaj and shit. And then now you went from that to a queen, but okay, us 35 and 40 and 45 years old we're never fans.
Yeah.
So I think
Good afternoon, it's Jess with the Mess, and my news is real. Today we have a couple of witnesses who were at New York Fashion Week when it all went down between Nicki and Cardi. First up, we have Tiffany Haddish. What happened, Tiffany?
I had nothing to say. I ain't spilled no tea. Tiffany don't got nothing to do with this.
Bullshit. You don't know anything. Tiffany, the fly on the wall Haddish, don't know anything.
I had nothing to do with nothing.
So did you sign a non-disclosure for Nicki too?
No, I didn't.
Well, thank you for your services. And don't try to tell us later in your book. We also have Kelly Rowland. Hi, Kelly. What happened?
Yes, I was there.
That's why we're asking you what happened. What happened? What happened?
I think that in a time where Serena...
You know what? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. We're not getting anywhere. Who's next? This is not about Serena. We also have Jay Ellis here in the studio. Jay, tell us what happened.
I actually saw Nicki outside.
Sweet. Fast forward to inside.
Cardi was on the other end. Heard a little commotion, and then you realize who's in the building. And
Oh, God. No tea, all water. Get him out of here.
Oh, Cardi, you a bird. You a bird. I told y'all bitches she was a bird. I told y'all, listen, she doesn't understand the rules of black female etiquette. She doesn't understand that black women in 2018, we fight with our words and not with our hands. Woo, child, the ghetto, the campesino. The campesino jumped out at Fashion Week at that? Ew. Nah, come on. Everybody, I told y'all niggas, I told y'all. I was like, no, this bitch is a fucking stupid ghetto low mentality bird. You fought Nicki Minaj and you fought her for what?
Hello?
What's happened?
Hey, Cardi.
My eyes are so f***ing puffy.
Girl, what happened?
It's my daughter.
You're supposed to be making money moves, not throwing shoes.
Shit, not my baby. That is so rude.
That's why they don't never invite us nowhere.
Bitch, I said if we can't go to Bella Noches, where can we go?
Facts.
Wait a minute, hold on. Nicki, girl, what is going on? They said you talked about her kid.
That would be fucking crazy. Now I'm gonna start from scratch. People said we have this rivalry now. And so, yes we do. Sit your stupid ass down. I'm not scared. I'm legendary in these streets.
And let me ask you a question real quick. Do Ron got a cousin? Because I need some bitches to fight for me too. Now, hold on, girl, hold on. Hello?
The fuck?
Remy, is that you?
This shit is ridiculous.
Alexa, play Knuck if you buck.
My opinion is that there's a lot of biasness, if that's even a word. Forgive me if it's not. When it comes to certain individuals, I feel when there's a fan favorite, for lack of better terms, there are a lot of excuses made for certain behavior. So if everyone loves this particular individual, it's kind of like, well, then you shouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. But when you're not a fan of that person, or you feel like they've done other things that you don't like, then it's just like, no, I don't think so. God forbid Nicki Minaj had physically attacked anybody, she would be dragged. There would be no excuses made. They could have talked about you. You guys have to take him because he's another clip to go. You guys have talked about her family. You guys have disrespected her in every possible way, and there's never, ever, ever any excuses made for anything.
Exactly.
Anything, because she's the bad guy, right. So
instead of looking at it as right is right and wrong is wrong, period. It doesn't matter who the person is in any situation. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And no one is the judge or the jury, you know, to determine on who's right and who's wrong. But like you guys,
right. And I think that in this case, it was super duper whack, and there's only one person that you can blame for it. You can't blame anybody else, you know. Like you can't. There's one person, the person who initiated it, and that's it. No one else, because no one is ever going to not defend themselves.
Right.
You cannot ever think that someone is wrong for defending themselves. No. I'm not gonna let nothing happen back to you.
Right.
No, because I don't want to be a part of this. No, when you run up on somebody, you get everything that your hand calls for when you run up on someone, and that's just what it is. I don't care if you guys.
I just believe that Nikki knows how to push people's buttons, and she does it very passive aggressively. And when she does that, it was like, you know, you keep on poking the bear, and sooner or later the bear is going to react. And when you're poking the bear, that's passive aggressive. And then when the bear attacks, then, you know, all of a sudden you retreat. You know, so I just feel, in my honest opinion, that it was her behavior is passive aggressive. She is trying to do something to everybody knows that Cardi's reactive.
Right.
Come on, we seen that on the reality shows with her. She don't take nothing. She will throw that shoe at you, and most of the times it connects. So
yeah, and it's been reported that she feels no remorse. If the shoe fits, she'd throw it again.
I believe it, but she's got to make better decisions. You know, she cannot mess up her brand. She cannot allow Nikki to help her mess up her brand. She's moving to a different level. The higher the air, the thinner the higher that you go, the thinner the air.
Cardi B, Nikki, it's Auntie. Nikki, Cardi B, come help me. Now you know we love you both. So help Auntie spread this quote. Remember in November to vote. Millennials, my millennials, it's your turn to take center stage. There's a man in the highest office who puts children in a cage. Now everybody knows I can tell a joke, but see, I need y'all to get woke. So, get out and vote. Cardi B and Nikki, help me.